Row, right here?
Yeah.
Hi, I really enjoyed the trailer, and I like what you said that you can actually see the action. A lot of action movies, you can't see what's going on. Like in dramas, I like watching pillow shots, and not that you can have a pillow shot in an action movie, obviously, but I can actually see everything that was going on. So I really enjoyed that. And also, I also wanted to know, with let's see, bad characters or so-called bad characters, gangsters, John Wick character. He's obviously a killer, but how do you employ the audience to feel empathy with them, or to develop an affinity?
So the question is whether, with someone who is like your character, who's a hitman, who's presumably done terrible things, how do you get the audience on the side of your protagonist?
Well, I mean, Keanu always said this from the beginning. It's kind of like, it is a eye for an eye sort of Old Testament story. And movies are stories, and we're just trying to tell a story about a guy that is in a really emotional, fragile state, and he is wronged. And whether you judge John, whether everything he did was just, probably not, but it's still fun for us to go on this sort of cathartic ride with him and experience that sort of revenge and sort of, I don't know, like how to say it, like,
Yeah, but you depicted the character as having, a heart, as a kind of, and a strong love relationship, and his vulnerability before he gets into, he loses something, a part of his life, and he goes to reclaim that. And I think that, there's a part of us that kind of can relate to that idea of like, they came in my house, they crushed my, they beat me up, they stomped this dog, they like, and you're watching them, and you're like, what? You want John to like kind of get his life back.
want him to.
So maybe we can just relate to it in that kind of way.
I mean, I think the irony of it, my worry, our kind of collective worry, was the audience was to see the movie and say, God, literally 84 people are killed. And is it worth what happened to John Wick? And in fact, the reaction was, you should have killed more people. And we actually, our original version of Alfie dying was a lot more subtle, and the audience was like, no, we want to see him die. We're like, okay. So it was the magic of movies that got us there.
Yes, another question.
Next question is right in front of you guys.
Sorry. Yes, here we go.
Keanu, you've directed two really martial arts-driven, action-driven films that incorporate a variety of different martial arts techniques and styles and all. What did you learn from those that you brought to this, or what did you learn from this that you bring to the next film that you direct?
In John Wick, I got to do some things that I'd never done before, so it was like the judo and jiu-jitsu, a lot of that groundwork, the transitions, the choke holds, I didn't know anything about except for, watching fights and competitions, so that was new. And then just with the work that I've done, it was just, you just get more experience in terms of how to learn about choreography, how to deal with timing. Maybe in the beginning with The Matrix, where we'd spend weeks going through a fight and all the timing would get worked out. Oftentimes on John Wick, we didn't have that much time. So all of the experiences that I've had and working with Chad and Dave, and them knowing me, my weaknesses, my strengths, and being able to put me in situations to succeed and get the shot. I think that helps. So the past helps the present in terms of just experience. I hope so. I hope to find a story to be able to tell.
Well, it's also very handy to have a cast member that's done so much choreography, so you can train them and you can change, and it opens up the doors that we can shoot and how we shoot things. Also, you have a cast member who's also a fellow filmmaker. It's not like he can just look at the camera and knows what he has to do. I mean, it's an incredible time saver when you have someone so experienced.
Yes, next question.
Your next question's in the back where my hand is.
Okay.